Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for February 6, 2020. Today we're looking at the USDCAD, the US dollar, versus the Canadian dollar for today's trade analysis. Looking here at the daily time frame, we are currently in an uptrend. You can see that along the black trend line on the right, but it actually extends all the way down to the bottom of the chart into the 1.2960 or so level at the very bottom of the chart. It's been moving up, went into a period of congestion inside this lower blue box down here between the yellow and orange zone, went up a little bit more, found a period of congestion here into the 131.6075 area, went up again, and now here we are at the top of the trend at the blue box top right hand corner of the chart between the green and purple zone. We've been here for a few days now, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, finding resistance at the purple shaded area, which is 1.3295, 1.3305, and support at the green zone, 1.327565. History says this is pretty accurate. You can see that on the left-hand side, black box showing same thing. Support at the green zone, resistance at the purple zone. Eventually breaking below the green zone and turning into a downtrend. So the question is, how do we handle this? Well, this was a long period of time on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. 9 or 10 days. We sat above the green zone, below the purple zone. Eventually, 10 or 11 days later, we broke lower. We're only 3-4 days into this period right now. So the question is, will we see it hang out into this area? Will we see a break lower under the green zone, or will the trend continue, break the purple zone, and go higher to the orange zone? Tomorrow we have significant news for both the U.S. and Canada. Employment data out of Canada, non-farm payrolls for the U.S. could dramatically change what's happening on this currency pair. As it stands, we're in an uptrend. And let's continue to focus on that. We're finding support at the green zone. Let's continue to focus on that until something changes. That's really what we're going to do. Until something changes, we focus on what the market is doing, because we can't change that as individual traders. We can't change what the market is doing. So let's focus on that. Finding support at the green zone, targeting the purple zone or higher. Our risk is smaller at this point. If we were to buy the green zone, yes, there is risk that the market turns and breaks under the green zone, but that's smaller risk than if we were to sell it. It's just a risk for selling means that we would probably have a stop loss above the purple shaded area, which is much higher. So if we were selling, we'd probably prefer to do that risk reward alone back up here at the purple shaded area. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. So you can see that up here at the top right, that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for either buying the green zone or above the purple zone, or sell the purple zone or below the green zone. Within a period of ranging, that makes the most sense. Just think about the blue box down here at the bottom of the chart. If you were to buy the yellow zone every time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, you had opportunity to buy the yellow zone. Eventually it broke and went higher. So if you take that same theory and begin to buy the green zone, you have potential that eventually it breaks the purple zone and goes higher. If we get some poor data out of Canada tomorrow, really good news out of the U.S., if oil tanks and goes lower again, all of those things would produce another rise in the direction of the trend for the dollar CAD. And of course, all that, the opposite, would cause it to break down below. Let's go ahead and take it on down to the 4-hour time frame. Here it is, bouncing around in here. Again, nothing really new here, but I think, of course, your opportunity today is looking for support into the green zone, as we've seen that for the past few days, and there's nothing really, I don't think, today that should change that in a dramatic fashion, but you never know. We'll look for the target back to the purple zone, and of course above the purple zone further profit could be made. Risk stop loss doesn't need to be very, very big. You're just looking at a stop loss under the green zone in the direction of the trend. So that way, if it does break the trend, if the pattern breaks and it gets underneath 32.65, you get out of it. You look for something new. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, looking for opportunities in the green zone, lower risk, higher reward, opportunities to go long for the dollar CAD today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.